Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thanks so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back to support me and to watch another one of my readings. Alright guys, so anything you may need to know about me, my services, what I do, you can check all of that in the description box below, or you can hop on over to capellawellness.com and check out everything on my website. Alright guys, so we're going to look into the guidance, Archangel messages for this week, the week of September 11th. Oh wow, I'm recording this on September 10th, 2023. Wow, I can't believe September 11th is already coming up. That is an anniversary for somebody. We all know what that is in the States, but there's also an anniversary of somebody's passing. If it is the anniversary of a passing, something of a father or something like that, or maybe a mother or somebody, my condolences. Your father or whoever wishes you well. They want you to know that everything is a-okay up there, and they are very proud of you for what you have been doing recently, especially if you became a new father. That's a very specific message for someone, so that's not going to fit for everybody. Now remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For others who are watching this, and keep in mind, I am the messenger. This is not coming from Jess. This is coming from my archangels. God does speak through me. The archangels do speak through me, and anyone else who tends to speak through me. I am a medium as well, okay? So whatever comes through is for your highest good. It is of the utmost importance for you to know for whatever comes through, and it is your divine truth, okay? The divine truth comes through me. Anyway, guys, we're going to see the energies, get some guidance. We're going to get your wellness tip, and we're going to get your affirmation for the week as well, okay? So let's see. As my Dolphins game is on halftime right now, and I honestly was going to pick a card from the top, but I got 4 cards, so I may be here for longer, which is why they wanted me to sit at the table right across from the TV so I can still watch my Dolphins game. Let me see. That 41-yard field goal by the Miami Dolphins was something else right before halftime. Anyway, my team looks promising this year. So, wow, guys, this is something. We have the King of Swords, okay? We also have the World card here. We have the Page of Swords, all right? And lastly, the Emperor. Now, I will say, if you're able to see something, the King of Swords, the World, and the Page of Swords all shifted to my left and landed in one pile. The Emperor was the one who came out first to the right of all these other cards. I'm getting very strongly, this is the stronger energy. We have the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Guys, it's all court cards and major arcana. This is pretty significant, okay? So with the overall here, I'm getting a few messages, guys. This is for some of you taking a big risk, okay? You really need to have the confidence in doing this. It could be like change of residence, moving, taking a risk and leaving that job, leaving that relationship, starting that business, okay? With great risk comes great reward. All right, with this World card here, it's kind of, and the Emperor, there's strong fire and strong air, all right? And the World card is the fixed signs. That is Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, okay? There's a lot of air and fire in there too, okay? So this is Aries, of course, and we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may be dealing with an air sign, you may be dealing with an Aries, you may be dealing with an authoritative figure, something along those lines. However, I'm getting more of, there's a cycle that is closing out for you. Because it's a World card, the universe is kind of telling you, hey, close this out. This is done. This is not your life anymore. And some of you, you may literally, this is a travel card. There's strong travel here. And this is the guy who has the big balls of steel, of titanium. As I said before, the gigantic balls of titanium, where this person takes risks without even thinking about it. If he's divinely led to something, because he is a divine masculine. We all have masculine energies within us. So when we have that, we're balancing out those energies, and we have that strongly within us. When God says go, we go. When God says move, we move. When God says get prepared, we get prepared without knowing what the outcome is. This Emperor takes action on things without knowing what the outcome is. And he's not worried with where he's going. He's not worried where God is taking him. There's so much strong energy here, especially with the court cards. You may be dealing with a lot of people. Maybe a lot of people are going to be helping you out with this move or this business or something. Or because there is something about social media here, Page of Swords. I was channeling this in my live stream Saturday night on September 9th. If you haven't watched that, I highly recommend that you do. And there were people from the other side who were communicating with me during that live, so that might be an interest to you. I did give specific names on that, but I did talk about speaking your truth on a YouTube channel, on Instagram, writing a book. That's coming out again. All right, it's like you've got to take control of your life here with this Emperor. Some of you really need to boss up with your masculine energies. This is all masculine energy right here, guys. With all this air and fire, this is strong masculine energy. Okay, some of you really need to up the ante. You got to level up, boss up with those masculine energies, and just go do the do. This is just doing it. I see the Fool card with this because the World card is here, and I don't need to have the Fool card around to determine that that's what it is. So that's what I'm coming in with. But there's something here where a huge chapter in your life is coming to an end. And some of you are like saying, fuck it. The Emperor is like, I'm not worried about what's going to happen in the future. I'm not going to worry about when I take this risk. Because if you're having that faith and you're trusting in God 1,000,000% with whatever this is, you're going to be backed up by the Archangels and God. I said this in my live on Saturday night. Again, some of you need to watch that. If you weren't there, to run the playback, or you need to watch it again, because you're going to get something else out of this. So it's like something is coming to a close here. This is completion, but this is the end of the hero's journey. All right. So some of you are like, you know what? I'm done not listening to my higher self. I'm done not taking risk. I'm done just kind of like holding around or not doing something when God tells me to, because I don't know what's happening down the road. I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of like I'm hearing, for those of you who've been getting signs and synchronicities about moving, either God has given you the information, okay? There's information here. God has shown you the truth as to where you're supposed to move to, or you're getting hints through social media or TV or whatever that is. And, you know, you're staying focused on that. It's like you trust those signs and synchronicity that you're getting. You're trusting in the information that you're getting from the divine, what's coming out in whatever way, shape, or form. Things that you're seeing, license plates, signs along the road. You're hearing a conversation at Target, at the supermarket, right? Because this is conversation right here, spoken words. And it's like, you know, that's your truth and it's resonating with you. You need to trust in that. So I'm saying this because some of you may be thinking, again, with changing residence, taking that risk, like really having that courage and confidence to take action on something. And we did get the action card in my live on Saturday night, okay? And it could be about moving. It could be about communicating your truth or starting that book, starting that business, whatever this is. This could also be a divine masculine communicating their truth with the feminine. It's like, you know what? I'm done with that cycle. I want to start something new with the feminine. I want to move forward. This is strong speaking their truth. It's like they are ready. And we had the Emperor at the top of the deck in my live on Saturday night, guys, and now he's showing up. He flew out. The cards flew out onto this table. There's a reason why they had me sit here at this table, because I was going to go sit further and set up my other tables right on the other side of this pool. That my guide said, no, sit at the high table outside in the porch. You can watch your football game, because I'm watching it right now as I'm doing this. And it's like, I didn't take the top of the deck. You saw me shuffling and these cards flew out. That means the energy is very high. The Emperor energy is someone who has very high ambition, high drive to take the lead, to take action, to get it done. No matter the cost, they're not worrying anymore about what the outcome is. They're just gonna fucking do it. Just do it like Nike. There is strong determination and drive with this. And this overall energy, it's like, I'm puffing up my chest. I'm going after what I want. This Emperor knows what he wants. And he gets it. Because if God is telling him, hey, you got this, you need to do something, then you need to go after it. And it's not just the divine masculine for some of you, it's you. You want your life to change? Do some changes, right? Put an end to something. Nip it in the bud. It's like, I'm done with this cycle. Some of you, this is moving, it's traveling. And some of you, with all these signs of synchronicity about moving or something, be prepared, okay? Be prepared for communication. Be prepared to move. If God hasn't told you to literally do the move, but you know what is coming, because some of you, this is your divine masculine coming forward to communicate with you the truth. They're like, you know what? I'm coming in with blunt truth. I'm going to be very honest here. No holds barred. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to get straight to the point. Okay? I'm hearing very strongly this masculine energy can come in and be like, talk to you about some things and say, look, we're moving. I want you to pack your bags within a few days, get your stuff ready, because we're moving in a week. Because I'm getting strong energy about, and because this North Node is in Aries, this is really fueling the divine masculine to take action on things. So there's really, really straightforward communication. Hey, I'm going to provide for you. I'm taking the lead. I need you to listen to me. I'm hearing acquiescing, like submission, but not in a bad way. Okay, divine feminines, if you're a true divine feminine Christ, you already know what's coming. You know that you are going to step down as the leader in this connection in the spiritual, right? And your masculine is now coming to lead in the physical. And part of that is involving, okay, you know what? I'm going to communicate with you. I'm going to be very honest. This is the way it's going to be. Right? They're not coming in right now with this lovey-dovey stuff. And we got in my live where they're going to communicate. They're going to open their heart up. But this could very well be, now we have another page here. Communication is very, very, very strong here. The silence is coming to an end with this world card. And this person's saying, you know what? I got to be very blunt with you. I'm going to be very honest. Like, you know, I'm taking over. This is the provider and the protector of the home, the family, the feminine in the physical world. Okay? I'm taking the lead. I'm taking over. You are coming with me. I'm going to take excellent care of you. I don't want you to get hung up about it. I want you to go through your things and only take what is necessary, okay? Especially if some of you have been being told to pack your bags or whatever. If you've been telling you be prepared, you've been getting a million messages about your masculine coming in to you know, do what is right? Not just speaking the truth, but it's something about justice, doing what is fair and just here with this King of Swords. All right, this person's very strategic. They're an excellent advisor. They're very good with money. They're very successful in a lot of things. Okay, but they want you to listen to them and say, I mean, man, guys, this masculine is very straight to the point, but they're very bold. And it's raining now, abundance. So they're not saying this in a way where they're trying to belittle you, or you're going to be they're being condescending, okay? But it's because they know what their role is now, and God is giving them this like really big cojones right now, guys. With this energy, it's major arcana, right? Look, you're coming in. They could be coming to see you, right? They're traveling to see you, type of thing, showing up at your door unexpectedly, and they could be saying, you know what? We're moving. You're moving in with me. Because as part of the divine order, the masculine is the one who provides in the physical world. Okay? Physical world. And the feminine's supposed to follow. It's like the story with Isaac and Rebecca, the story with Ruth and Boaz. If you don't know those stories in the Bible, I highly recommend you look those up. God is trying to get these counterparts to move back as part of the divine order with the divine masculine, who is providing, protecting for the feminine. He's taking care of business, which he's about to do. And he is going to be the lead here. It's not like he's not going to take into account your opinions, your wants, your needs. That's not what this is. The true order, divine order, is a masculine energy, whether female or male, it does not matter. They are the ones who are going to provide for the feminine and the physical. They're going to be very well taken care of, and all the feminine's got to be doing is supporting the masculine in the spiritual, in the emotional. She is the rib to the masculine, right? The one who sustains, the masculine. The feminine here is not going to worry about money, not worrying about food in the fridge, on the table, not worrying about a roof over her head, his head, whatever, because the masculine, the emperor, is going to be taking very, very good care of the feminine. But he's going to be telling it like it is. He's going to be very stoic a little bit and say, like, listen, you need to listen to me, right? They could very well show up and talk to you about this in person and say, okay, what do you got to pack? What do you got to move? I'll help you, but remember, we're only taking this much or whatever. Take what you need and we're going. Because what I'm getting is that this masculine's going to tell you with this communication, this is honesty at its finest, guys. Okay? That life is done, feminine. Only take what is necessary, because I'm going to give you the world. I'm going to give you everything that you need. Okay? So don't worry about what you're leaving behind. It's like that KonMari method, right? Take what gives you joy. So some of you, if you know that your masculine's approaching very soon, and this fire and air energy, it's fast. It's coming in very fast. Okay? This night's going to just show up. It could very well be this week. You may get communication this week. It's very strong for those of you who are aligned. And those are for the feminines. You are in your emperor power too. Okay? You are following your divine guidance. You're taking action on preparing for this move, preparing for the masculine to come in and say, hey, guys, let's get it up and go. We got a few days. We're going to move at the end of the week. It's going to happen swiftly. It's going to happen very quickly. All right? This is what God has ordained here. All right? And you're just going to be like, this is not about like lessening yourself. This is not what a masculine Christ does. Again, read the story about Boaz and Ruth. Like, look, you don't need to be out there in the fields anymore, Ruth. I got you. I'm going to give you what you need. And she's going to give the masculine what he needs. A true feminine Christ and true masculine Christ already know what this is. They already know what the divine order is. If you're still hung up on like, no, I got to make the money, I got to do this, and you know, why are they taking so long? Because money doesn't matter. No. Money actually does matter, because God had told the masculine, a true masculine, in a true divine counterpart connection, they are going to be financially set. Okay? They could be a writer, a teacher, an advisor or something, like have a business, an advising business. They teach people the truth. They encourage people. They motivate people, whatever. They could have a publishing business, whatever. Maybe they were a lawyer or some different type of lawyer here. I don't know. There's different things here. But they bring justice to situations, or like they really give good counsel. Thank you, Holy Spirit, to other people. Maybe they give good counsel to children. Maybe they have a business that involves children, counseling kids. I don't know. We got that in my live last night too. So, and some of you, your mission with your person is going to be counseling children, helping them to be in their truth and helping them to speak up, right? Page of Swords. So this masculine knows, if you are understanding this connection, the masculine had to get his stuff in order. Stability, security, balance, and order amongst all the chaos to make sure that he is finally set. He's fully ready to fulfill his role as divine masculine Christ, and that includes him getting the finances in check. Because some of you feminines, you may, with whatever you're doing, that may be the end for you. Maybe you're doing a particular mission. You have your own business. You have your own website or something, and God's like, I need you to relinquish that business. For some of you, this is exactly what's going to happen. This is truth right here. And some of you may not like it because you're thinking about, oh, well, I'm doing well for myself, and, you know, like I can help the masculine. The masculine doesn't have to worry about the money. No. God said the masculine is the one who oversees the finances. You guys will work together in a business, because this is a very successful businessman and entrepreneur. You may be an entrepreneur right now, but your masculine's going to be like, you know what? Either you join my business, or we're going to work together, or you don't have to do that, or I'm going to help you with that business and we're going to change it up a bit or something. But there's something here about acquiescing, about relinquishing control, because the shadow side of this is having too much control, being tyrannical, and just like, I got to do it my way and not my way. No, I'm not giving up my leadership role. I'm not giving up my throne type of thing. The only way you're going to give up your throne, in a sense, feminines, is when you give it to the masculine. That's being obedient. We've gotten off course with trying to step on the emperor's toes, to step on a true divine masculine's toes. The feminine is not supposed to be the masculine. They're not supposed to be the leader in the physical. They lead in a different way. Okay? And so some of you are going to have to give up businesses, give up something. Which is why I said this math is be like, hey, take only what you need. Hey, you know what? Look, I got it covered. This is what we're going to be doing now. You won't have to worry about a damn thing. Nothing. And some of you will have to move at a moment's notice. Now, for some of you, this is not your masculine. This is some sort of authority. You're going to get some truth coming in, communication. It may be a little bit challenging because of the swords. It's like, I'm sorry, but I have to cut you. I'm sorry, you know, we have to let you go. Right? This boss right here. It's the end of something. You may get a pink slip, guys. And it's like, you have to move. Or, and I've been channeling this for a while, if you get a new job here, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cut you, but if you want to stay, you gotta move across the world. You gotta move to the other side of the world. You gotta move to a completely different state. Now, if God is telling you to follow through with this, you follow through with it. But if you know this is not the job for you anymore, especially if you're being cut or they don't give you an option for another job, that's it. You need to roll with the punches. You have to be confident in knowing that God is going to provide for you. There's something karmic here. Because again, you have to be careful with trying to control everything, especially if you're getting cut from a job or somebody's giving you very challenging information that you know has nothing to do with your higher purpose. Someone really going to tell it like it is here. But it's going to work out in your favor, because this is what's supposed to happen this way because of the World card. This is the end of a huge chapter in your life. You're done with this. It's a sense of accomplishment, but you're now moving on to something bigger and better on your journey. Others of you, this is the masculine, the true divine masculine Christ, they've completed their work and being fully aligned with the divine masculine Christ energies. They're done. The bossing up has completed. Oh, come on, Hill. The bossing up has completed. They're now not going to be afraid to speak their truth. They're now not going to be afraid to send that communication, a letter, a phone call, an email, all of the above. Maybe showing up at your door, because this is a ballsy move, guys. It's a ballsy move. I mean, the confidence level that this masculine has right now is huge, guys. It's huge. It is huge. I mean, their balls really grew some crazy size. Whatever. I'm getting like big dick energy, like whoop. It's like they took this pill or whatever. And whoosh. No, I'm just kidding. But there's something along those lines. This is what's happening with this masculine here. For some masculines, these are for the feminines who are fully in their power. You've already started your business. You're already doing your mission work, okay? You are already speaking your truth. You're on social media. You are like, you have a power. You have a way with words, man. You are brilliant. You channel divine truth like some other people can't channel, because some of you are not there yet. But some of you, there's something about something's got to close out for you to move on to that next level with bossing up, to be able to communicate this truth and not be triggered by it. Like I said in my live last night about you're doing big ballsy moves. You're taking huge risks. You channel what God tells you to say. You're a divine channeler of divine truth here. And you're not afraid to say it, but you've got you have power here. You may very have strong air and strong fire in your chart. You have a very good balance between the two energies. So the feminines who are like not afraid of the truth, and you tell it like it is. You don't sugarcoat shit. When the feminines don't sugarcoat shit, she's in her masculine power, and that empowers the masculine to do the same. For them to have the confidence to speak their truth and to come forward to you and not being afraid of what's going to happen. Because this masculine now knows that they are protected because you have been doing the same with mirrors. So there's a huge completion. This has come full circle because now the masculine here is fully ready to go. And he's going to move exceptionally fast. You're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this communication come in. Okay? I'm channeling the masculine right now. I want you to listen to me, feminine. You and I both know what our roles are as part of the divine order. I'm on my way to get you. But understand that I'm going to carry things here from here on out. I am taking the lead. You need to trust me. But he's coming in with all honesty. This is someone who speaks their truth with honesty and integrity. Integrity at its finest. This person has changed completely around. I'm wearing the number 13 in my damn merino jersey, and as I was getting ready to, and I put this jersey on, I have 2 merino jerseys. This is my big one. It looks like a pajama. And God said, Jess, 13 is what? The death card. Scorpio energy, Pluto. Huge endings bring new beginnings, massive transformation. So it's no wonder that one of my favorite Dolphins players is Dan Marino. That was his number the whole time, right? People think the number 13 is unlucky. It's not. And God said, you were drawn to that number because there's actual significance in it, and it blew me away. Why I was drawn to not just the number 13, but the player. Because my other favorite player is Zach Thomas. His number is 54, right? He was just inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame, which is fucking fantastic. He's such an amazing person. But anyway, huge transformation in being divine truth. This person's no longer afraid. I do not sense any fear whatsoever. He is ready to go. He is ready to go. This could be a huge influence of the new moon in Virgo coming up. There's a lot of great things coming in with the new moon in Virgo, guys, and I'm not going to get into that right now because my guys don't want me to do that, because I'm going to leave that to my members who have the weekly astrology benefit in their membership, because there are specific messages for them. But anyway, there's strong Mercury stuff. Mercury is going to go direct. It'll still be in shadow a couple of hours after the new moon in Virgo peaks. That is this week, by the way. September 14th to the 15th, okay? That moon is going to cause some things to happen. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, okay? And then Mercury will go direct, but it'll still be shadow. But apparently around that time, this communication could very well come in. There is something happening with the North Node, and I cannot remember because I didn't put it in my notes. There are fast changes here, especially in residences for some of you. Some of you, something's going to be cut with these King of Swords and Page of Swords. Something's going to be cut from your life, but you have to trust in this. Do not try to go back and try to control the situation. If something gets cut from your life, if you get cut from a job, if you have to leave your home, you need to trust in what God's doing, and you got to go with the divine flow. Because if you try to to control everything, that situation, when this God is trying to end something for you, you are going to really add more to your karma, and you're going to end up following a more treacherous, difficult path than the one God is trying to put you on. There's a strong energy of some of you, you're going to be moving very soon. It could very well be this week. It could very well be the month of September, or September of next year, or the next time the new moon in Virgo happens next year. It depends. But don't quote me on timing, and don't get all bent out of shape. Well, you said this. No, I didn't. Only for some people, not for everybody. That's why I don't like to talk about timing, but there is some huge truth to what I'm channeling, because I only channel divine truth. So for some of you, it's going to be that. You're going to have to suddenly up and go. And remember, eclipse season, we're like very close to eclipse season. Eclipses can, the energy of eclipses can happen right before the actual eclipse. And this starts on October 14th. Okay? Top of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, yeah, you're getting cut from a job. Laid off, pink slip, and this is just to get you prepared. Okay? And you may have to move in with somebody. There's a divorced person and a child. Okay? Your masculines may be divorced with a kid. But they don't want to be divorced anymore. They want their empress, because the emperor is married. Okay? So they're like, you know what? I don't want to be divorced with a kid anymore. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Like, I know what I want, and I'm going to go after it. I gotta take that risk. This is big, ballsy, the biggest risk they've ever taken. Okay? Be prepared to move. Because something's coming to an end. Okay? Some of you, it's your 9-to-5 job. You're being cut from that 9-to-5 job because God said this is not serving you anymore. It's the end of that. This is also starting a business, like doing what you love. This is the Dharma card. Whatever is ending here, it's supposed to get you to start doing your life's purpose, starting that business, being committed to the work that you love doing. Okay? Others of you, your masculine has done a tremendous amount of work. They've achieved self-mastery here. They've spent a long time toiling, laboring, strategizing on how to come forward with communication. They now feel ready to go. They now feel confident in what they're going to tell you, because God has prepped them for this. And they know they don't want to live a life single anymore. Again, some of them are divorced. They want to be sitting next to their empress on that platform there, having the throne with the empress there next to them. I'm hearing again strongly for some of them who are divorced or single, I want to be divorced anymore with a kid. Which is why there's a strong energy of, you know, I want to work on this with the feminine, but they're like, that's why they're coming in hot. And they're going to say, you know what? Like, you're moving in with me type of thing. We're going to work on your business together. We're going to work on something together. This could also be where if you have a business or something, you can still communicate divine truth, but you won't have to worry about making money from that business for some of you. Because some of you, if you have a business here, it's communication, it's on social media, right? You maybe do readings, you counsel people, you advise people, you tell them the truth. And maybe your business isn't really being lucrative, but you're continuing with it because you're trusting in God. That's coming to an end, where the masculine's going to be like, I got you. You can continue to speak your truth, to counsel people, to give advice to people, to do your stuff on social media, but you no longer have to worry about the financial piece of that, because I'm going to help you with that. Yes. Sorry, the Dolphins just scored a touchdown. Yeah. Anyway, so you're not going to have to worry about the financial aspect of this. They could very well be investing in that business, or like, I'm going to provide for you financially. You can keep doing that stuff on the side and not have to worry about making a penny from it anymore. Because this emperor is the one who really wants to help people out. But he will do it in the way that God tells him to do it. He will dictate certain things. Hey, you know what? Why don't you try this? Or like, I got this. You know what? Don't worry about me. Don't you have to worry about making money off of this. I'm going to give you some money for whatever. I'm going to help you, give you some other advice, business advice, okay? Very sound, very brilliant business advice. And God wants you to listen to this person. It may not be your divine masculine. It could be somebody else. Okay? This may even be you. You may be the divorced person if you're a female or feminine here, right? With a child or children. But there's something about committing to the plan. The masculine's committing to this plan that he created in his mind to communicate, strategize, to execute the strategic plan, and, you know, to work with you on something. To support you, because they've been watching you with that Page of Swords energy. They've been watching you like a hawk. And you have been fueling them to get those big balls because they see the balls that you have, feminine. You've boosted their energies, their confidence. You helped them boss up because you bossed up. And you speak like people just stare at you like, what? Where's that coming from? You've also worked very hard on communicating the truth, on you not holding back on that truth, especially when you're on social media or you're writing or you're speaking or something like that. This is why it's so important for the feminine to do her work or his work, to boss up in the same way, because your masculine's going to be watching you like a hawk. You are going to be the inspiration, the motivation for them to do the same. And they're going to look at you like, wow, if the feminine can change that much, I can do the same thing. If she's not afraid about shit, I'm not going to be afraid about shit. Like, you give them that encouragement. You are the example. And they see you not bashing the masculine. They see you not bashing the connection, not cutting it down. They see you being positive while you're speaking the truth, no matter what. They see you still in a very happy manner. They've seen you take risk after risk after risk, and you still stay the course. You still stay determined to stay on your path, no matter what gets in your way, and that really fuels the masculine up to do the same. And you speaking your truth, no matter what happens, no matter what comes through you, you encourage the masculine to be able to speak up for themselves too, in a confident, courageous way, being their true, authentic selves. And even if the feminine is not really seeing things manifest in the physical, even if her business may not be going well, but she will tell people, I'm going to be honest, guys, this is not working out, but I'm still doing this. I'm not getting caught up in the money. I'm not going to stop doing my work. You prove to the masculine you're not in it for money. Which also tells the masculine, you're going to be loyal as all hell. These are loyal people. That you won't hide anything from them, and they won't hide anything from you anymore. But you're also being loyal in the sense where they're not being driven by money. They're being driven by mission. Drive, ambition, motivation. I'm on a mission to inspire, to enlighten, to motivate, to be a leader. A true leader is not going to be driven by money, by receiving things just to keep them going. Okay? Like for me, I talked about, I was expecting to be a certain place in my business by now. It's been a few years. I haven't been seeing the support that I thought I would get. I have been seeing the results but I haven't given up, right? This Knight of Wands energy is staying determined and not giving up on that, because it's mission work, dharma. One of the requirements to achieve permanent harmonious sacred union is working your dharma and continuing to do what God has asked you to do, whether you see the results or not, whether you receive the communication or not, whether you receive the support or not. You are working for God, not for man, not for anybody else, not for your viewers, not for your clients. You're working for you, building yourself up, and you're working for God. And at the same token, you are setting the example for your masculine to do the same, because you both now know what success really is. And success is you leveling up and doing the internal work necessary to get you to be this boss. The boss of you. And you look to God as your only boss. Period. Oh, it's a back and forth game. Oh, Lord. You've both done a tremendous amount of work. It's taken a long time. To get to the World card takes years. Okay? To get into that place of personal power where your authenticity, your intellect, your integrity is the basis of your personal power. It's where the magic comes from. It takes cycles upon cycles and challenges and trials and tribulations to get to here. It takes a long time to complete the hero's journey. It's not for the faint of heart. But a few of you have achieved this, so congratulations. And the others of you, it's time to close the book to this story. There's a R&B group who sang that song. I forgot who it was, but I remember that song. You're not going to read it anymore. This door is closing. And some of you, this door is closing for good. Because it's time now to really do some massive bossing up in you being a very powerful leader. And you're going to speak that power into people like Christ did, like Martin Luther King Jr. did, like JFK did, so many other leaders. But you can't be triggered. You can't be afraid to speak truth at all. That's when you know you've leveled up. That's when you know you have God confidence within you and not just straight confidence. So yes, some of you are being pushed to do your mission work and to start really working on yourself, really leveling up here, bossing up with achieving self-mastery and staying committed to growth, evolution of the soul, and healing. It's an everyday process, guys. You don't take days off when you're trying to get to here. Sure, you can rest. It's part of the plan. But that doesn't mean you stop learning, growing, and evolving and healing. All right. Let's see what your guidance is. There's so much more with this, guys, but my guides are like, you know what, Jess? You've spoken enough. Because it's going to be different for everybody. It's a collective reading. You think your masculine's coming in and you think you're ready. Some of you still got some work to do because there's a page here. You're moving from page to king, and it's going to take some time. And I'm not trying to insult anybody, but that's the truth for somebody. Just because the tarot says that the masculines are coming in, that's only for some of you, not all of you. I already channeled for the feminines. You know who you are if that message is for you with your masculine coming in. And I said it takes years to get to the world card. And as you progress on your journey, you will get to the World card faster than previous cycles. All right, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Playing Series, Jesus, Mary, Mother Mary, Ascended Masters, please reveal to us for highest good. What is the guidance for this week for the collective? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. 911. See, this is a message of paying attention. 911, emergency, be prepared. Okay? It's almost kind of like preparing for a hurricane, preparing for, you know, a famine, preparing for whatever, preparing for surgery even, okay? It's like something's about to change, something's about to come in, right? And you're being asked, 911, pay attention to what was being channeled in these messages too, okay? You, your person, and your union are protected. You have to understand that, but you also have to protect yourself too. You can't just let anyone and anything in. You got to continue to do your clearing of your energies on a daily basis, or however this looks for you. You resting when you need to, balancing out your life, all that stuff. All right. 911 is also an energy that that something's closing out, and that, you know, something is closing out because it's leading more to union coming in. Dang damn it. Look, the triple threes. Ascended Masters are very close to you. They really are. Work with the Ascended Masters. Lean on them for support through this, okay? I'm also hearing Jesus and Mary Magdalene are really coming in to support the masculine and the feminine here in preparation for your permanent, harmonious, sacred union. Go look up who the Ascended Masters are, aside from Jesus and Mary Magdalene, and you'll be drawn to some that you may need to work with or ask for help from more with. Wait it out. So yeah, for some of you, some of you may be cut from a job. Somebody's going to tell you some very challenging information, but it is truth. If you do get let go from a job or something like that, like there's a boss here going around cutting people, it is for your highest good. Don't try to control it. Whatever is coming in, whatever's closing out, wait it out. Now again, if you're being told to prepare for something, preparing for a move, it's coming in, but somebody else is coming in to help you with that move. So they want you to, the archangels want you to wait it out. But just do what is necessary to get that done. Don't make any impulsive moves. I'm hearing watch your tongue. I'm also hearing, for those of you who get communication from your masculine, the feminines are being asked not to jump the gun right away. Not to have this hurriedness to answer the feminine or to respond, to answer the masculine, to respond to the masculine. That's going to be a test for some of the feminines. Like, let's say you get a phone call and you miss the call, and you're in the middle of something and you're freaking out because your masculine called you and you missed it, and you got to drop everything to call the person. They don't want you to rush. There's no rushing here. There's also, let's say you get the text message. They wake up earlier before you, and the text message comes in when you wake up and you do your morning routine, and then you see the text message on your phone. Oh my gosh, my masculine texted me, right? Go finish doing what you're doing. Go get ready. Go have breakfast. Okay? There's no rushing here. You got to be in your place of power, right? You have to trust that the masculine's not going to be panicking or thinking that you're ghosting them. And the masculine also has to trust that the masculine's not being ghosted if the feminine doesn't respond right away or doesn't answer the call. So that's a message for some of the feminines to wait. Do what needs to be done. They're also telling you get to a place of privacy. Get to somewhere where you can have a lengthy conversation, or you know you're not going to be bothered, or you don't have any other obligations. That's why with that waiting out energy I'm getting with the message that's coming in, because it is coming in. Okay. They don't want you to go back to your distorted feminine self and start freaking out and dropping everything just to answer your masculine. Because if you do that, you still haven't learned some lessons yet with patience, with waiting it out. A true masculine knows that the feminine has her own life, and he will get a response when it is time. Listen closely. What was I saying about listening closely to this message? The truth only comes through me because it's coming from God and the archangels. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, listen to whoever is communicating to you the divine truth, the advisor, the teacher. All right? They're teaching you certain things. While it may be challenging to hear, it is divine truth. So they're asking you to listen very closely to what's being communicated to you at this time. Some of you, you've already been listening closely to your intuition, to your higher self, to God, to the archangels. They've been telling you to be patient. They've been telling you to wait it out. Don't jump the gun. Don't rush. Just be prepared. But don't try to control everything to make it work out in your favor. Because if you go against a divine order, you go against a divine plan, you go against God, that's not going to fare well for you. It makes things worse. It's always a choice. You are aligned. Some of you, I said you're ready. Some of you are aligned. I don't know where this came from. Either somebody's getting communication right now. It's 6:58 on September 10, 2023 p.m. The score on the Miami-Los Angeles game is 27-31. 31 might be significant, or 27. The time on the clock is 13 minutes, 3 seconds, and counting down. Oh, come on, Tua. Oh, man. Anyway. So, yeah, I just heard either someone's getting communication right now, or as you're watching this video, you may be getting communication about something, or you get the communication right after. But don't get hung up if, like, you're checking your email now and you know, whatever. Oh, did I get a text message? Get it out. All right. That's probably why I heard, like, listen closely, and I heard there's communication coming in now for somebody. Something like that. Because you're aligned. You're ready. Some of you, you manifest things at a very rapid rate, meaning you think something, nice job. You think of something, it happens. You channel something, it happens, right? Whatever that is. Some of you, you ask God for something, it happens the same day, it happens the same minute, it happens the same hour, whatever. You think of something, you see it on the TV, right? You say something, you see it on a YouTube video or a title or something. Stuff that you're speaking, you're putting out on social media, God is backing you up with the same thing that you said, you wrote through someone else, something else. When that happens, when things are really happening like instantaneously, that means that you are aligned. You are ready for what it is you're seeing, you are reading, you are intuitively hearing. Okay? Again, the World card. You've come full circle. You've done the work. Some of you. But this is an encouragement to others of you. You're moving to a new phase in your life where you're really going to be bossing up big time. Okay? Hear them out. See? Whether it's hearing me out or hearing whoever this person is communicating with you, I did say for the feminines, hear them out. Because they're going to talk to you like, hey, you know, we got to go. Like, I have this house or whatever. I want you to get ready to pack up your stuff and go because you're moving with me. All right? Take your kid. You're going to take your kids if you have kids, whatever. Remember, they're going to seem like they're trying to be very bossy or telling you what to do, but that's not what they're doing. God is sending them to help you move, to get you out of a situation, because you've done your part, and now you're moving to your promised land, or you're getting rewards type of thing. Open up. Open up to the different possibilities. Open up your heart. Open up your mind. Don't close anything out. Divine timing is here. It's at the top of the deck. You see, for some of you, something is very close. And the Ascended Masters are perfectly orchestrating things because it's almost go time for some of you. Again, 911, there is a sense of hurry, meaning be prepared. Okay? Like emergency. Like if you hear sirens and ambulances and things like that, that means the masculine is being told it's time to go to support someone, to save someone, to get someone at a moment's notice. This is also for the feminine saying, 911, pay attention. Help is on the way. Thank you, God, Jesus. Help is on the way, and it's coming in very quickly. It's very close. Don't do anything to disrupt whatever this energy is for some of you, because divine timing is here. And it does have to do something with the new moon in Virgo. For some of you, I was channeling this to my members, and I will say this here, that Virgo season will be the season that some of you will come into permanent harmonious sacred union. But remember, Virgo season can be this year, next year, 2030, 2035, 2028. God goes by seasons. For some of you, it's now. It's here. The guides, your Ascended Masters, everybody's now finalizing the lining up of things because we have the World card. What did I say? Forcing creates resistance. Do not force anything to happen. If God tells you to rest, rest. If God says don't do those things, don't do those things. If God tells you to be prepared, start doing some stuff, do some stuff here and there. Make sure you have me time. Make sure you're just going with the flow. I said do not disrupt anything to kind of get this off balance, because your energies are in the place for this thing to happen. Okay, help. I'm hearing it again. Help is on the way. Some of you asked the Ascended Masters, you asked your angels for help, and they heard you. And you may have seen this, the number 333 when you asked for the help, or 444. When that happens, guys, you are freaking aligned. Because you're in the energetic space. You're in the flow for those things to happen that fast. So apparently, if some of you who've been asking for help, and you have not been forcing, you've been in the flow, if you follow the divine guidance from last week, help is coming. If you've been asking for help, something is coming in for you. Is this for your highest good? Remember what I talked about before. Ask yourself, is this for your highest good? Does this bring me peace? Does this bring me balance? You just moved up a level. See, talking about leveling up, bossing up. Some of you are continuing to ask, is this for my highest good? God said to do this, okay, cool, I'm gonna do it, right? But no forcing though. Do you hear that? That's a freaking ice cream truck. I've never heard an ice cream truck in this neighborhood. There used to be one when I was a little girl. Okay, guys, that's a huge sign. I did say someone's coming in to help. Not that ice cream really helps anything, but something about a truck, maybe a moving truck. An ice cream truck is not a moving truck, but hear me out. If you're picking up on anything, put in the comments about what that ice cream truck can mean. I would really appreciate if some of you, if you're getting some intuitive hit about this ice cream truck, put in the comments. Something about somebody's delivering something sweet. Comfort. Because ice cream can be comfort food. That's what I'm getting. Holy shit. And it stopped. That could even be for confirmation because of a sound that I heard. But it just happened to be an ice cream truck. That doesn't happen. It came out of nowhere. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sender Masters. That ice cream truck came out of nowhere. That means that the delivery, the transportation, the help is coming in out of nowhere. Okay? Oh my God. All right, guys, let's see what your affirmation for the week is, or affirmations. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Jesus, Mary, Magdalene, Mother Mary. I was going to say Tim Tom because I hear that. I say that when I do my own calling of my guides. They wanted me to say it this time around. Holy Spirit, Archangels, please reveal to us for our highest good. What are the affirmations for this week for this collective? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I am a victor, not a victim. So whatever's happening here, guys, if it's something where you get cut from something or something ends, it's not, you're not a victim here. You're gonna rise above this. Okay? You're gonna have that confidence and that power to get through whatever this is that might be ending. All right? Victimhood only brings more negative things into your life. You continue to act upon self-pity and saying, woe is me and everything happens to me. Why? You're saying everything happens to me. Well, guess what? You're a victim. You're playing the victim here. That doesn't get anybody anywhere. So this week saying, I am not a victim, I'm a victor. I am a victor, not a victim. I am one with the universe. Yep. God created the universe. So that also means we're one with God, one with the cosmos. Right? One with the world, the universe, whatever you want to call, whatever. They're two different things, I get it, but remember, you are aligning with things above yourselves. The bottom of the deck is, I am capable of giving to myself without guilt. Yep. No guilt here. No victimhood, no pity parties, no woe is me, no feeling I'm not enough. Some of you may be being told by a father figure, a father, a boss, somebody of authority, because the Emperor is a father figure. Some of you are being told someone here is not really having a heart, because the King of Swords can be very cold, very detached from their emotions. They'll tell it like it is, but like there's no compassion there, and they think they're always right sometimes. So maybe somebody, you know, a father who's been very detached from his emotions, or a boss or an authoritative figure. It could be a grandfather, ex-husband, whatever. You've shown them a thing or two, and now they're ending this type of behavior. It could be your masculine too, right? And you are teaching them to give to themselves and to not say sorry for it, not feel guilty. I am always deserving of unconditional love. We all are. We're children of God. He gives us that love, but unless we give that love to ourselves, we're going to feel like we're not enough, that we're not deserving of it. There is a masculine here, someone who's realizing this now. And they're going to give to themselves without guilt. They're going to do what is right for them, what makes them happy. And I'm getting a very strong energy again. A father, a divorced father. Some of you, your masculines, are divorced with a child. Could be a son, could be one kid, could be a daughter, but I'm getting strong energy of a son. One son. They've been trying to give everything to their son, living for their son, living for the son, making sure their son is okay, and that is admirable. It's beautiful. But what this masculine was doing is not doing things for him, because when the masculine would do things for himself, he would think that the child would be left out, or they feel guilty because, you know, they didn't do something that maybe the child wanted, or they thought that they had to be at the child's every beck and call, like they weren't going to be a good father or a good mother by giving to themselves. And they actually were feeling victimized by that. And listening to other people. Oh, you're not taking care of your kid. You're not doing this for your kid. Why are you doing that for yourself? Why are you doing this for yourself? Right? That is not healthy. Especially when you're a single parent, you have to give to yourself without guilt. You have to do things for yourself without guilt. You balance out doing things for your kid, spending time with your kid, but you also got to spend time on your own. Do things for you, and you can do things for the kid, but you've got to have that balance. It can't be one-sided, right? So there is like a masculine energy here where they're starting to realize, I need to go after what I want. I don't want to be single anymore. I don't want to be divorced anymore. I don't want to be sitting on this throne alone, or I don't want to be detached from love. I don't want to close myself off and think that my son is not going to be okay, or think that someone who comes into my life is going to ruin my life, or have or you know, be a detriment to my son or my relationship with my son or kid. I'm hearing very clearly, I can't put my kid or my kids on the front burner all the time anymore. I gotta do what is right for me. I gotta have the courage to go after what is right for me, what I want. And this masculine wants unconditional love. He wants a relationship because he's getting older. These are much older people here. Some of you, your masculines are much older. They could be like 40s, 50s or something. And they're like, I don't want to be single forever. I don't want to like die alone type of thing. I want somebody to share life with, to go on adventures with. Some of you may even be going on a sudden romantic trip here. There's a sudden move, but there's also like a trip somewhere out of nowhere. So that's another thing for being prepared. And this masculine is like, you know what? I have to stop feeling guilty when I'm giving to myself. I have to stop feeling guilty if I want to receive unconditional love from somebody else. I've given it to myself. I've given it to my kids, my son, whatever. I'm done with being single. I'm done with being divorced. I'm done with sitting here. I'm successful. Everything's going well for me. But what I don't have is love. Unconditional love. I don't have a bride. I don't have a husband. I don't have a partner. Okay. This 911 card, I'm also being told for the masculines who are watching this, when you go through with that communication and you tell the feminine, you know, I want you to move in with me, like this is what's going to happen, I'm going to take the lead, I'm going to provide for you, I'm going to protect you from now on, I made a promise to God to protect and provide for you, is what I'm hearing. The masculines have to understand that when they execute this plan, this strategy, whatever they do this, they have to understand that all of you are going to be protected. And this also includes children, if you're wondering. Even your children are going to be protected because this is God ordained. Okay? Nothing can destroy this. Nothing can try to come in, but you got to remember to do your part in protecting yourself and whatever else. Oh my gosh, this game is crazy. 30-31. No. Come on, Miami. Don't let him get in the end zone again. Jeez, it's back and forth here. Anyway, how cool is that? I can watch the game while I'm doing this reading. Dude, nope. That's too close. Anyway, here's your self-care tip for the week, guys. Self-care. Holy Spirit, thank you. Ooh, I love this. Aromatherapy. Get a diffuser. I do, you know, in my coaching sessions, I usually talk about, and I've said in some of my other readings, certain scents, certain things that can, you know, help you to, like digestive problems. Lime essential oil is good, or drinking lime juice. Lemongrass is good for digestive problems or issues with the stomach. There's stuff where lavender helps to calm you down, helps you to relax. Jasmine and sandalwood is very good for connecting with your higher self. But remember, you got to do other things than just dealing with aromatherapy. There's like self-care routines, right? Because, you know, you can have those essential oils and, you know, just breathe in those very beautiful scents that will help you with XYZ. But you also have to do your part with other things, right? Massage. Wow, some of you may be asking, or you may need to go get a massage, an aromatherapy massage. And they do have these where you go to the spa, and some of them have them. Like they'll have essential oils. It could be a particular essential oil, or you get to pick your essential oil, okay? I'm hearing some of you really, 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 really need this, okay? This could even be a masculine here who's coming in. This is interesting. With the Page of Swords, somebody's being very nice and generous. They're doing what is right here with that King of Swords and Page. Letter, email, text, but I also heard gift certificate. That is a piece of paper, a ticket to something. Sending you an email with a gift card. That's possible. I've never gotten that with the Page of Swords. Some masculine, somebody here, a father figure, some boss, they could be giving you a gift certificate, a gift card, some money in the mail, email, texts, a link to something. Somebody's taking a big ballsy move. I'm going to give this to the feminine. That's what I'm getting, guys. I was not expecting this. Maybe somebody's giving you this gift. Like a spa day, maybe? At the Boca Raton? Ooh. I'm praying that's for me, because the Boca Raton is phenomenal for that stuff. Anyway, you may be getting a gift card or a link or like a gift certificate for an aromatherapy massage. It could be like a whole spa day for some of you. Others of you, if you don't get this gift, you are being encouraged to actually get this done. Okay, and start utilizing aromatherapy to help you. I can help with that. You can get a personal reading, we can do, or a coaching session, and we can talk about what scents are going to help you with something. We'll see what's blocking you. We'll see what you need some assistance with, and I can tell you what's going to help you with those ailments, with whatever it is going on in your life. Okay? Yeah, getting a massage and doing aromatherapy. Something about a massage chair, perhaps. But some of you need to really relax. Take some time off. Remember, it says, I am capable of giving to myself without guilt. Maybe you did get a massage or you did something and somebody's making you feel guilty for doing it. Again, Emperor, King of Swords, Page of Swords. That could be very challenging information, very like standoffish. Right? Logical. Wait, if you don't have money, why are you giving yourself a massage, right? It's like people just don't get it. Self-care is freaking important, which is why I incorporate these things into my readings, okay? So some of you, either you do this for yourself and stop putting the logic, stop worrying about the money, whatever, you go do it. Spend time with friends, the bottom of the deck, okay? Look, she's doing a tarot reading for other people. Spend time with friends. Go hang out. Or go do something for you. Holy shit! His helmet came up, man. Tyreek Hill is the shit, man. Sorry, guys. They wanted me to watch this. I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm not fucking feeling guilty because I'm watching my Dolphins game. It's their first game of the season. What a game, man. Son of a bitch. Ooh, this is exciting. Detroit looks really good, too. If anybody watched the Detroit-Kansas City game, damn. I'm rooting for Detroit. I'm kind of hoping they go to the Super Bowl. They look good. My Dolphins look good this year, too. So we'll see how that happens. We'll see how that works out. Aromatherapy. What is your favorite scent from childhood, and what does it remind you of? You can create a simple daily aromatherapy ritual by anointing yourself with your favorite essential oil blend. Apply the oil to the inside of your wrists, both sides of your throat, and the back of your neck. Your body will then act as a personal aromatherapy diffuser to disperse the scent of the oil for your enjoyment and the pleasure of those around you. You can go one step further by setting up an aromatherapy diffuser near your bedside or in your office. Use calming and relaxing essential oils like chamomile and lavender to help you get into the right mental state for sleep. For brain stimulation, explore essential oils like peppermint and rosemary to keep your mind sharp at work. And like I said, if you're looking for particular things, you can book a session with me. You can book a personal reading, okay? Put your question in or book a coaching session, and we can go straight to the healthcare stuff. Like, I'll give you a aromatherapy ritual, like a plan of attack, right? Okay? A strategy on what you can do to help with certain things. It's a powerful tool to connect with your plants, flowers, herbs, and the environment around you. That's what aromatherapy is. Take time today to notice what you smell. Pay close attention to how different scents make you feel and what memories they trigger. Try going for a walk in nature and breathe in the fragrance of the plants, trees, and air. Tune in deeper with your sense of smell. Some of you need to have like cedar wood or fir or I'm hearing Muir Woods. That's in California. Something with wood scents or something like that to help you connect with nature. Those are really good things. Those are good essential oils. I'm hearing grapefruit is good for you too. Lime, lemon, citrus. Scents. Massage. Bodies love to be touched. Massages are a vital part of self-care because most people live with some amount of discomfort. Sometimes specific places in our bodies scream out for attention through pain, while others make more suitable requests through stiffness and limited mobility. Before you start a massage, scan your body from head to toe. Feel into the areas where you're holding tension. Set the intention of releasing your physical and emotional discomfort during the massage. If it's within your budget, book a massage with a professional as a royal treat for yourself. Alternatively, create a relaxing space at home with subtle lighting, aromatherapy, and candles, and by setting an intention. Okay? Massage your hands and feet, exploring reflexology techniques or your own intuitive movements. You can also ask a loved one if they'd like to exchange massages with you. Remain mindful throughout the process and see what comes up for you on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level as you give and receive the gift of touch. Somebody here loves touch. Maybe your masculine might give you a massage. Oh my God. If the masculine is like giving you the gift of massage, this could very well be a masculine. Somebody may actually be like, hey, let me give you a massage. Oh, Lord. That's going to be dangerous. What part of your body sends a message right now? What's aching? Where is the pain? Okay? Honestly, I used to get massages twice a year. My ex-husband, then husband, would actually give me spa certificates every Mother's Day, maybe birthdays, or I would at least get it once a year, and then I would get them done on my own, facials, the whole works. I used to be able to do that. I don't have that affordability right now, and it's funny because I don't really ask. I've asked God for that, but I had to apply it to something else. Maybe ask your friend to give you a massage or something. I don't know, but look, connect with fire. Fire pit. Maybe you're gonna get a massage by a fire pit outside. I don't know, whatever, because they're under the phases of the moon outside. Fire pits are done at night. So yeah, there's something here about your master could very well be giving you a massage. Oh, damn it. Or they're gifting you a massage, or somebody's gifting you a massage, or you're going to take it upon yourself to get one. Again, massages are really good. We can have all these different types of therapy for things that bring us pain, but let me tell you, aromatherapy, it'll start to calm you. That stuff works, guys. And having somebody like work through you, go to a spa or something, go find a masseuse and have them work through you on this. Oh, shit, man. What a game. Okay, excuse me. All right. Again, you can probably go into a tub, set some candles, get a diffuser, or put a scented candle, whatever, all right, a lavender candle, and just like soak in that sea salt bath. And maybe while you're in the sea salt bath, just kind of like, I don't know, start massaging your hands, your arms, your feet, like just like caressing your own body or something like that. You can even do that too, okay? There's so many different ways to do this. All right, bear with me because I have to watch this. He's in. He's in. Holy shit, man. This is the best game ever. Yeah, you guys are watching me watch my football game. Anyway, guys, Tyreek Hill is on fire, man. Too bad I'm not playing fantasy football. But yeah, I need to find somebody to play FanDuel with. If you're interested, let me know. Because I'll kick your ass. All right, guys, this is important. Okay? If you don't have the money for this, ask God to bring you the money to get you a massage. Okay? Or save up some money. Put a little bit away here and there. Go look up a favorite spa place. See how much it's going to cost for an aromatherapy massage or a whole spa day. And say, okay, it's going to cost me this much. Let me put a little bit aside so that when I have the money to include the tip or whatever, I can go get this massage. You can do that too. Okay? But a lot of you really need this. I think that all of you, everyone needs this. And as I said, it's a possibility. Some of you could very well be being gifted this massage, but remember, the big thing to do is do not feel guilty when giving to yourself. Remember, I am deserving of unconditional love, which means you are deserving of giving you that love through a massage. If anybody says shit about it, do not let that affect you, because that is needed for a lot of you. You should not feel guilty when giving to yourself, ever. especially when you've been working hard and you've been doing what you need to do, you've been trying to focus on yourself, give that gift to yourself. Oh, 36:34. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go. All right, guys, I'm going to have to go inside and watch this last 1 minute, 45 seconds because I know I'm going to be screaming my head off. There's your message for today. I pray that this helps you. Again, if you need any help from me, coaching, personal readings, okay, because we can talk about health stuff, aromatherapy, whatever this is to help you, to get into alignment, to help you with your well-being, to raise your vibration, I can do that for you. Check out capellawellness.com. Check out the description box below. Are you joking? I don't know if I'm going to watch this. All right. Thank you guys for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.